water falls from a height of 500 meters, what is the rise in temperature of the water at the bottom if all of the energy remains in the water? So from the problem, meron tayong given. Okay, so we have height, height of the waterfalls, which is equal to 500 meters, no? And then we are asked to find the delta T, no? Change in temperature. So, try natin i-solve ito. So, let's say ito yung ating falls. Ayan. So, ayan. Kunyari, yun yung ating falls. So, this is my point 1 and then this is my point 2. Again, ito yung aking reference point. And then yung height daw, no? Yung waterfall natin is 500 meters. So technically, no, yan yung ating delta Z. Yung delta Z. Kung iisipin natin. But to be sure, gawin na lang natin is we have Z1. So we have Z1, no? So Z1 ko is equal to 500 meters. And then I have Z2 of 0 meter. And then wala nang binigay, no? So, paano kaya natin to isosolve? So, gagamit tayo ng tinatawag na steady flow energy equations. So, mag-energy balance equation tayo, no? Okay? So, ano ba ang sabi doon? We have energy in minus energy out is equal to the change in energy within the system. So, base do sa ating lecture, no? Ano ba yung kabilang sa sa left side ng equation ng SFEE? So we have heat, no? So let's say we have heat na papasok minus heat na lalabas plus we have flow work. Flow work or energy na papasok minus flow work na energy o flow work or flow energy na lalabas plus work external in minus work external out equals change energy system includes delta U plus change in potential energy plus change in kinetic energy, no? So in this case, no, wala namang sinabing heat lost or heat gain. So pwede nating sabihin na Q in is 0 as well as Q out. Okay? Wala ring work, no? Walang work na pumasok, wala ring work na lumabas. So, ito yung matitira natin. So, try nating pagsamasamahin muna. So, we have flow work, no? In. So, yan yung ating flow work 1 and then ito yung ating flow work 2. So, we have flow work 1 minus flow work 2 is equal to delta U plus delta PE plus delta KE. O gusto ko mauna itong flow work 2. So, para mangyari yan, ilalabas ko yung negative 1. Factor ko negative 1. So, magiging negative times the quantity flow work 2 minus flow work 1 equals delta U plus delta PE plus delta KE. And, ano ba to? This is the change in flow energy or flow work. Wala ng subscript. change in flow work. So this is delta U plus delta PE plus delta KE. Okay? Transpose natin ito sa kabila. So we have delta, magiging positive yan, delta flow work plus delta U plus delta PE plus delta KE is equal to 0. Collectively, ang sum nitong dalawa is also the change in enthalpy. So this will become change in enthalpy plus delta PE plus delta KE is equal to 0. So wala namang binanggit na velocity. We assume that the velocity at point 1 is almost equal to velocity 2. Thus, delta KE is equal to 0. So wala na po iyan. Ayan. So ang matitira na lang, we have delta H plus delta PE is equal to 0, or delta H is equal to negative delta PE. Okay. Ano ba ang delta H? So that is change in enthalpy. And we all know that the change in enthalpy is equal to M delta H. Specific ito, no? Which is also equal to M CP delta T. Tama? Delta T or MCP delta T. Okay. So ito na lang muna gagamitin ko. So we have delta H, that is M CP delta T. And then ang ating potential energy, we all know that delta PE is equal to what? Mg delta Z, which is the change in elevation all over proportionality constant. So this is negative, may negative sign yun. Mg delta Z all over K. Multiply natin both sides na equation by what? By 1 over M CP. So that ang matira lang dito ay delta T. So magiging delta T equals, cancel na tong M. So we have G delta Z, may negative sign, huwag kalimutan, all over CP times K. Okay, proportional to K. So, ano ang delta Z? So, delta Z is Z2, no? Final minus initial over CP proportionality times proportionality constant. Substitute natin yung values. So, we have delta T equals negative, SI na lang, 9.8066 meter per second squared. Value ng ating gravitational constant times Z2. Ang point 2 natin is nasa baba. So, yun na yung 0. No? So, this is 0 minus Z1, elevation at point 1, 500 meters all over CP. So, specific heat at constant pressure of water is equal to 4.187 kilojoules per kilogram Kelvin. So, ito na lang gagamitin ko. So, this is 4.187 kilojoules per kilogram Kelvin times proportionality K. Ang gagamitin ko is yung 1,000, no? 1,000 kilogram mass meter per kilonewton second square. So, cancel ito, mga kapatid. Ano pa? Cancel ito, kilogram mass. Kilogram mass to. Oh, cancel out this one. Okay? And then, convert natin yung kilojoules. We all know that 1 kilojoule is equal to 1 kilonewton meter. So, cancel na ito. Cancel na rin ito. Then, cancel na rin ito. So, matitirang unit ay Kelvin. Calculate using your calculator. So, the answer will be 1.17, 1077144 Kelvin. Or, pwede rin, delta T is equal to 1.171077 degrees Celsius. Parehas lang yan. Since the change, bakit? Yung change in Kelvin, temperature change in Kelvin is equal to the temperature change in degrees Celsius. So yan po ang sagot.